Is Vape client worth it? A lot of people have been asking this question, and today I'm going to answer exactly that. I'm going to look at Vape's pros and its flaws and comparing it to other clients and the price and everything. So without further talk, enjoy the video. Alright, so we're going to have 11 segments, which each has like a question that a lot of people want to know, and then I'll be answering them. And also, this is all my opinion, but it is pretty factual because I'm literally always right. So let's get started with the first one. And is it new user friendly? If you've never cheated before and you just get Vape because you see my video or someone's video and you're like, yo, is this worth it? Because you didn't know what you're doing, you're a noob, whatever, and you've never cheated like this before, and you're wondering, will I know how to use it? And the answer is absolutely yes. So let me kill this guy and I'll show you. And he's dead. Alright, so pretty much the GUI is very simple. Even each module has like information about the module itself. And if you need configs and don't know how to set up a config and stuff, I always upload monthly config videos. And if I'm not reliable enough, you have all the best configs. You have Mariz, just a bunch of Mariz rain dots, and you can just go ahead and download any recent config. It's gonna bypass well, and you're not gonna get banned. And if that's too much for you, you can just subscribe and get my monthly config videos. Next up, we have, does it bypass well? And the simple answer is yes, it does. Because Vape is no longer some blatant client like 2022 or whatever. It's like a ghost client with some cool features that are kind of blatant. But yeah, it does bypass really well, because if you use basic settings like auto clicker, aim assist, jump reset, some little stuff, you're never gonna get banned on some real shit. So unless you want to go ahead and use some modules that don't bypass, like hitboxes, inventory walk keeps, and all those blatant stuff, they're for like private servers or really shit servers. So don't use those and you will not get banned. Next up, we have, is it worth long term? If you guys don't know, a bunch of clients, they just make their client, update it for a few months, maybe a year, and then just quit completely. Like, so many clients just completely quit, and people who spent a lot of money on the client just can't do anything about that. So Vape is not like that. Vape updates multiple times a month. They do silent updates, they do big updates, they always add some little stuff and tweak stuff. That's why I actually really like Vape, because they've been here for like, what, 10 years or something. But Vape has been updating for years consistently. So guys, don't worry about buying it and then they just randomly stop updating, because that's not gonna happen. And then next up, we have, is it reliable? You guys have a lot of active Vape YouTubers and active community and active updates. So yes, it is reliable and it is worth it. Now for the price, a lot of people have been saying like $30 is so much or whatever, but it's absolutely not. $30 for a client that you have forever, that updates, that bypasses like almost every server, unless it's like a really shit anti-cheat and that flags anything. So yeah, bypasses literally every server. So the price should be the least of your concerns on some real shit. Next up, we have the strength and weaknesses of Vape client. So the weaknesses are pretty obvious. They no longer have blatant features and stuff, and it is a pretty legit client now, so it no longer has all the old bypasses and stuff, but it is still really cool. Like, look at this. Like, it's so tough. So I'd say the only weakness of Vape is the fact that they don't have blatant features anymore. But blatant cheating has completely pretty much died. Nobody blatant cheats anymore besides geeks. So yeah, I don't think it really has weaknesses besides the fact that there's no blatant cheating. For example, hypixel updated their anti-cheat, you know, with the velocity stuff, and Vape instantly updated the jump reset. They added new velocity, which is lag mode. They added like 2 versions of velocity. They have like a bunch of sick stuff. They have different auto clickers for different servers that detect different auto clickers. Next up, we have the comparison for other clients. A lot of people be commenting like, I'm not gonna plug any clients, but some Tutu client better, Poopy client better, and that's literally lies. Even for example, let's take a client that bypasses better than Vape right now, right? Has better, I don't know, clutch or whatever. That client does not update like Vape does. It does not update like that. Maybe they update for a couple of months and they have the best bypasses in the world, but name another client that's been updating for like 10 years consistently, bro. I'm not even trying to glaze. I'm probably a little glazing, but I'm dead ass, bro. It pisses me off that people diss on Vape. What I'm trying to say is those clients that do bypass better than Vape for a little bit, they're not worth long term. No client is worth long term. You see before, all those clients, you spent hundreds of dollars on those clients and now they're useless. So in my opinion, Vape is the strongest client on the market right now. It wasn't a couple years back because there's so many clients, but right now it literally updates and is consistent and everything. Now next up, we have the versions, and that's a little bit of an issue, right? A lot of people think Vape is only for 1.7 and 1.8.9, but it's actually been updating up to 1.16.5. You can inject Vape 4 to 1.16.5 and like 1.12 and all that. So that is really cool. All those versions up until 1.16, and I really do hope they update to 1.19 and all those newer versions, and I really do think they will, just because the newer versions of Minecraft have a huge audience now. Now next up, we're going to talk about the installation. The installation is really simple. You literally just go to the website, and that's for updating it too. If you guys don't know how to update Vape, you just completely reinstall it. Just you reinstall the exe. So you just go on vape.g/authie or just vape.gg. You go ahead and go to products and just download your products. And then some antiviruses might flag it, like every other cheat in the market in every single game. So you just turn off your antivirus or add it to exceptions and you'll be completely fine. Now we have the customization, and I think the vape customization is pretty good. It could be better, but as of right now it is pretty cool. And I think they did remove the old version of the GUI, which is kind of sad, but you have little customizations you can do, like colors, fonts and stuff. Even the fonts change with your pack. As you see, I changed my pack and the font just changed, so that is pretty cool. That is a pretty nice customization that I do gotta appreciate. And then lastly, we have the future vape client. So the future vape client, I see it pretty bright. I don't think they're ever gonna stop updating like this, or for the next couple of years, I don't know, until Minecraft dies, I guess. I do think they're gonna add newer versions of Minecraft. Hey guys, stay tuned because I will start uploading newer version videos, and I already do that with my channel members. So if you want to see those newer version videos, make sure to become a channel member. And thank you, my channel members on screen. You guys are goats. And if you guys think I'm saying this because I'm a sellout, you can watch my old vape client review from 2 years ago when I was not a partner and I made 0 cents off vape client, and I pretty much said similar stuff. Anyways, if you don't have vape client yet, make sure to buy it at vape.g/authie for 10% off, and so I can keep posting videos and so you guys support me and stuff. And peace out, guys.